Hi guys, welcome to We Are Marvel. So today we will talk about history of 10 Rings. The 10 Rings is a terrorist organization dedicated to destroying world peace by any means necessary. It is believed to be led by a mysterious warlord known as the Mandarin. The history of the 10 Rings is shrouded in mystery. Several members believed their leader, the Mandarin, had inspired generations of men since the Middle Ages, perhaps even further back in time, implying that the organization was hundreds of years old. Some even described the organization as faith. All branches of the 10 Rings operated as individual cells, with every cell operating independently of each other. The leaders of each cell had no idea who anyone was in any other cell save for one contact. Each cell would receive money and weapons as long as they received them, and the leaders did not ask questions. Being a multinational organization, members of 10 Rings branches speak multiple languages, including Arabic, Dari, English, Farsi, Hungarian, Mongolian, Pashto, Russian and Urdu. By the beginning of the 21st century, the 10 Rings were operating mainly in Afghanistan. 𝚘𝚘𝚗'𝚡 sold Stark Industries weapons illegally to at least one cell to help them achieve their purposes, and later made a deal with them to attack and massacre a military convoy. The attack on the convoy stopped once they realized the convoy included Tony Stark on a business trip to Afghanistan. The cell took him prisoner, filmed a video informing Stan that he would need to pay them more to kill such a target, and meanwhile they attempted to force a captive Stark to build them a Jericho missile. After weeks in captivity, Stark created a suit of armor powered by invention of a miniaturized arc reactor, rather than the weapon he was tasked to build, and successfully escaped. Stark upgraded the suit the following days after his return to the United States into the Iron Man armor, and attacked various camps of the 10 Rings, destroying their weapons from Stark Industries and their members. Days later in the desert, the 10 Rings found the remains of the armor Stark used to escape and rebuilt it in an attempt to learn his secrets and build an army of Iron Man suits. Rasa proposed a deal with Stan. He would give him the armor free of charge only if Stan supplied him with an army of iron soldiers. Stan refused, instead betraying and paralyzing Rasa and taking the suit for himself. Stan's men then executed the remaining 10 Rings soldiers, as well as Rasa. Eventually, the 10 Rings was confronted by S.H.I.E.L.D., as Nick Fury sent United States Navy SEALs team to board a ship controlled by the 10 Rings in the port of Aden. However, Iron Man suddenly appeared and attacked the terrorists. Though the SEALs were outnumbered by the terrorists, Iron Man had no problems with killing all the terrorists and saving the SEALs. Sometime later, a member of the 10 Rings aided 𝚘𝚍𝚘𝚗 to travel to Monaco in order to seek revenge on Stark. Around the same time, Natasha Romanoff ruined one 10 Rings operation, sabotaging their plane. Soon, through various agents, the 10 Rings began buying parts of the Jericho missile from Mikhail Fyodorov. When Fyodorov stopped delivering parts of the missile, Richard Frampton hired Sophia to kill him. Frampton and his men successfully assembled the missile, which they intended to detonate near the border between Russia and North Korea, which would greatly destabilize the world peace. However, Sophia was followed by Black Widow, who infiltrated the launch area and destroyed the missile. Both Frampton and Sophia were killed in the explosion, while the remaining 10 Rings agents were arrested by S.H.I.E.L.D. agents led by Phil Coulson. After Stark became a consultant to S.H.I.E.L.D., the 10 Rings set a trap for James Rhodes, in order to take him and his suit, but failed. The soldiers of the 10 Rings informed the Mandarin that they managed to scan the suit during the Battle of Hong Kong and take enough information that would help them with their revenge on Stark. After the Battle of New York, 𝚑𝚘𝚗'𝚗'𝚘 needed to masquerade his failed experiments with the extremis virus as terrorist attacks. His think tank co-opted the iconography of the 10 Rings for their deception. Killian even employed Trevor Slattery to pose as the Mandarin and publicly take responsibility for those terrorist attacks. After the battle on the Norco and the death of 𝚑𝚘𝚗'𝚗, Trevor Slattery was arrested and incarcerated at Seagate Penitentiary, so the Mandarin decided to meet him in person and take back his name. He sent Jackson Norris, disguised as a documentarian, that went to the prison, seemingly to make an interview with Slattery. However, Norris' real mission was to kidnap Slattery so the Mandarin himself could punish him for stealing his name. During the interview, when Norris told Slattery that the 10 Rings organization is real, Slattery didn't believe him. Then, Norris suddenly took a pistol hidden in his camera and killed the prison guards in the room. Though Slattery tried to threaten Norris with a pistol from one of the dead guards, Norris easily disarmed him. Norris then notified his colleagues about the situation and ordered them to attack the prison. So that was short origin about 10 Rings. Subscribe to get more video like this. Thank you.